South Africa is hit by injuries, many of them, and also they're coming from 2 defeats. So how do you approach such a team, and is it an advantage, or what kind of an approach would it be?
Well, firstly, we're very happy that finally we're going to start playing. It's been a while since we've been here. Secondly, look, injuries are part of the game, and these things can't be predicted, and I'm sure any team that gets hit with injuries is never a good thing, but still South Africa is a very talented, very dangerous side on their day, and even with the replacements, they would be a very strong side. So we never take anyone lightly, and whether a few key players get injured or not, if a youngster is stepping in and he has the right mindset, he can really perform on the day. So I think we need to maintain respect for that and really approach the game focusing on our strengths and what we can do as a side.
Does that work for you? Is that a problem? Is that an advantage that you've seen some of the other teams? How do you look at that?
Well, I think it's a bit of an advantage, I would say, in terms of understanding how the games have gone, what the conditions have to offer, what the overcast conditions bring into play. When the sun's out, it's a totally different ball game altogether. What the conditions are at 10:30 in the morning compared to afternoon, and what is the pace of play when you see other teams playing, and what the approach is. So I think from that point of view, we have a lot to absorb. We have a lot to learn from, looking at the other teams play, the teams that have done well, what have they done well, in what phases. So yeah, I think from that point of view, we would say that we have a lot of positives that we can take out of starting after everyone else. And look, whether a team has played before or not, it really wouldn't matter on the day. It depends on how the side turns out, what kind of mental setup they have. And as I mentioned, we would have to be mentally and skillfully stronger than the opposition, whoever we play, to win on the day. So I think our focus will be that.
Virat, I just want to know how Kedar Yadav has been shaping up. He has been practicing, and after Ravindra Jadeja's performance in the 2 warm-up games, what do you think about the spin combination with 3 quality spinners? So what do you think about it?
Look, we selected a side that gives us all kinds of options, depending on the conditions that we're going to play in. Somewhere you might see 3 seamers playing, somewhere you might see 2 wrist spinners, somewhere you might see a wrist spinner and a finger spinner playing together. So that's why we said we probably selected the most balanced side we could have selected. And Kedar's doing well. Kedar's back to full fitness. Kedar's batting in the nets now, and he's hitting the ball well. So it's always nice to have him back in the mix because of the variety he brings into the side. Jadeja's been outstanding as well, understanding his abilities fully, really grabbing all the opportunities that have come his way, especially in Test cricket. Also, the way he's batting with a lot of maturity now is a great sign for the team. So whenever he steps into the team, we know we have a guaranteed template of performance that Jadeja brings to the side, in the field with the ball and with the bat as well. So I think we have all our options covered. Looking at the pitch now, we will have discussions over what the balanced combination would be, but I think we are equipped to handle all kinds of conditions here.
Virat, here. Hi. This is your 3rd World Cup, but the first World Cup as the captain of the Indian team. How does it feel leading India into the World Cup?
Well, it's a matter of great pride for me, honestly. Playing 2015 World Cup, I never imagined this day, because a World Cup is too far off, to think or predict anything. So I think I'm just feeling grateful that I'm in this position to have the opportunity to lead my country in a tournament like World Cup. It's always going to be a time to remember and a very, very special feeling. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge. It's a different kind of responsibility. You need to be able to absorb a lot more. So I think from that point of view, it's something that is really exciting me to have this kind of a challenge at this stage in my career.
Virat, what have you made of the first week of the tournament from the sidelines, and also what lessons do you take from the Champions Trophy?